Hello everybody, this is Metron Prime here with my first movie review of Transformers 2 Revenge of the Donut. Oh wait, what does that say? Oh, Revenge of the Tripping. No, still not that. Oh, the Fallen, Revenge of the Fallen. Yeah, okay. Thanks. Okay, Revenge of the Fallen. What can I say about this movie? It was great. The best movie of the summer, in my opinion. I haven't seen all the movies, but I'm easy to please when it comes to movies. So, there might be some of you that said, I didn't like this, I didn't like that. I was a little nitpicky about a few things too, but I really did like this movie. And one thing, I'm going to post the spoiler alert right about now. Hope you're reading this because you're about to be spoiled. Is anybody there? Okay, anybody? Fine, I don't need you. I'm just going to talk to myself. Okay. Okay, it starts off with this group of operatives that hunts down Decepticons called Nest. It's like the Autobots and the humans formed an alliance hunting down Decepticons, and the first Decepticons they are hunting down is Demolisher and Sideways. I was hoping for more screen time with these two because it just didn't make much sense. There were some characters that weren't developed enough, like let's see, Demolisher, Sideways, Jolt, Sideswipe. At least he did more talking than Jolt did. Then the RC and the twins didn't do much. They did one line in the whole movie, and that was kind of disappointing. But let's see. I'm gonna go through brief character lists. There was Optimus Prime. Well, I swear he was like the Chuck Norris of this movie. He had the best action scenes, the best weapons. It was awesome. Really, really awesome. When he's fighting Grindor, don't know how the hell he got in there. It's supposed to it looks like Blackout, and doesn't explain why. Another undeveloped character. And then there's Megatron. Megatron Starscream. And, I mean, Prime was awesome in this movie. Easily the best fighter in the whole movie. And it was very disappointing that he was dead half through the movie. I really wish that he would have done a lot more fighting, but he did get a lot in before Megatron stabbed him straight through the chest and launched his cannon, and like Prime just went flying across the forest, crashes down. Like it was kind of sad. But I read spoilers before I saw the movie, so I didn't cry. Yeah, I didn't cry. I mean, why would I? I mean, it's just a robot. A really awesome robot. Okay, past that, it was let's see, what else? There was Ironhide, who was not as developed, but he still had a lot more dialogue than the other characters. I mean, he did the most fighting out of all the undeveloped characters. I mean, Ratchet just launched a few missiles and said a few lines. Nothing more. And then there's let's see, what's the next character? Bumblebee. He was the main characters that starred in this movie were mainly Mudflap, Skids, and Bumblebee. Those are the main robots that you saw. And the main Decepticons you saw were Megatron and Starscream. The Constructicons were the most undeveloped Decepticons in the whole entire movie. But they're not as weak as the Fallen. Not as weak. I mean, I was surprised how weak the Fallen was. I mean, it was really simple. Prime just like punched him straight through the chest, grabs his spark, then rips off his face for some odd reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's a trophy or something. And just he was too weak. Should have put up a lot more of a fight if he was supposed to be one of the original Primes. Just didn't make sense to me. And then Let's see, what other characters were there that I was talking about? So there was Jolt, supposed to be played by Anthony Anderson, but didn't say a word, didn't even grunt. Undeveloped. There was Sideswipe, which did more talking than I thought he would. I thought he would just get like 15 seconds of screen time and like didn't do anything. I mean, like, he had the coolest weapon. Well, like when he killed Sideways, like launches his blade right into the hood of Sideways, relinks his blade to his arm when he hits the ground, and then cuts straight through Sideways. I mean, Sideways didn't get that much time. I mean, like, he was supposed to be the barricade of this film and didn't really do much. Then there was Demolisher, who is the exact opposite of the colors he should be in the toy. The toy, he's red and white, with the red dominating the toy. In the movie, his whole body is dominated by white with little red decals. You know, it just... Let's see, what other characters were there? Mudflap and Skids. My God, these guys were funny. They cussed like a sailor, but they were funny. Like, I mean, my favorite part is like when you see in the trailer where Mudflap's getting sucked into Devastator's mouth. Then all of a sudden, like, Sid's like, oh, he ate him! But then Mudflap like starts busting out of Devastator's mouth. Oh, and by the way, Devastator's really weak in this film. And he has bowling ball testicles. Ew, I know. And let's see what else. Yeah, then he punches right through Devastator's head. Says, hey, nobody eats me, I'm gonna mess up your face! And like, they talk like gangsters in this movie, and there's so many people that took offense to that. And like, Mike, like, it just didn't make sense. They're not making fun of black people. They're making fun of blacks. They're just playing around. They're talking gangster. I mean, there could be there's white gangsters too. So, no need, this wasn't stereotypical. It was just to get good comedy relief. I mean, these guys were my favorite in the whole entire movie. Best Autobots ever. I mean, a lot of people didn't like their goofy designs, but, I mean, they were hella funny. It really was good. And I might forget a few Autobots. Oh, there's a Wheelie, who is actually pretty funny, voiced by Tom Kenny, who also plays animated Starscream and, surprisingly, Skids in the movie. And, let's see, I think that's all the Autobots I can remember. Then let's start with the Decepticons. Megatron. My God, this is like the best, he came in second to the best character development. So, like, right as soon as he comes back to life, he heads straight for, I don't know which planet it was. And then, let's see, what did he do? I could have sworn, remember. Oh, yes, he finds Starscream, and Starscream is the coward he should be. This was like, Starscream came in first in character development. The best. I mean, he is brilliant. This is brilliant in this movie. Honestly. I really, really liked Megatron Starscream's character. The Fallen, there's not much to say about him. He's cool looking. He reminds me of Alien from the Alien movies. Actually, Alien meets Predator. And he's weak. That's all I can say. And his dialogue isn't as good as I thought it would be. Because, like, as soon as Sam puts the Matrix in Prime's chest, he's like, my Matrix! Like, transwarps right up to the sun weapon that will harvest energon from the sun and cause it to explode. And it was just... wow. I expected him to be stronger. A lot stronger. And, judging by how much time there is, I'm gonna have to put this into a two-parter. Part 2 will be up in a little while. Thank you, this is Metron Prime, signing off.